Go and tell Lord Grenville that the tide is on the turn. It's time to haul the anchor up and leave the land astern. We'll be gone before the dawn returns, like voices on the wind. Go and tell Lord Grenville that our dreams have run aground. There's nothing here to keep us in this shanty town. None of us are caring where we're bound, like voices on the wind. And come the day you'll hear them saying they're throwing it all away. Nothing more to say, just throwing it all away. Go and fetch the captain's log and tear the pages out. We're on our way to nowhere now, can't bring the helm about. None of us are left in any doubt. We won't be back again. Send a message to the fleet, they'll search for us in vain. We won't be there among the reaches of the Spanish Main. Tell the ones we left home not to wait. We won't be back again, won't be back again, won't be back again, won't be back again. And come the day you'll hear them saying they're throwing it all away. Nothing more to say, just throwing it all away. Our time is just a point along a line that runs forever with no end. I never thought that we would come to find ourselves upon these rocks again. Oh no. Go and tell Lord Grenville that the tide is on the turn. smuggling guns and arms across the Spanish border. The wind whips up, the waves are loud. The ghost moon sails among the clouds, turns the rifles into silver on the border. On my wall, the colors of the maps are running. From Africa, the winds, they talk of change is coming. The torches flare up in the night. The hand that sets the palms alight to spread the word to those who are waiting on the border. In the village where I grew up, nothing seems the same. Still, you never see the change from day to day. No one notices the customs slip away. Late last night the rain was knocking on my window. I moved across the darkened room and in the lamp glow I thought I saw down in the street the spirit of the century, telling us that we're all standing on the border. In the islands where I grew up, nothing seems the same. It's just the patterns that remain, an empty shell. But there's a strangeness in the air, you feel too well. Boats go out across the evening water, smuggling guns and arms across the Spanish border. The wind whips up, the waves are loud. The ghost moon sails among the clouds, turns the rifles into silver on the border. On the border. On the border. On the border. And your hotel keys and your overnight bag at your feet, looking down on the tropical trees while the Spanish maids pick up the sheets. Conquistador in search of gold for all the jackdaw reasons. The minor shadow that's so hard to please and follows wherever you go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, they said. So you played for the winner takes all. Toss the dice high up and craned your head to see how the numbers would fall. You stole the game so easily. You luck ran with the season. Still the shadow that the night won't free just follows wherever you go. as you wait for your seat on the plane. The movie runs, but you're still working hard, and you don't touch your food or champagne. I know that when your well runs dry, you'll want to know the reason. The empty night will bring you no reply, as it follows wherever you go. You always were a city kid, though you were country raised. And back in some forgotten time we shared the cold north days. But the simple life was not your style, and you just had to escape. So it's goodbye to my lady of the islands. On Remembrance Day, the bands all played, the bells pealed through the park, and you lay there by the do not signs and shamed them with your spark. Now winter moans in old men's bones as the day falls into dark, and it's goodbye to my lady of the islands. It was just like this behind the kiss as you so soon swept away. Oh, I always knew that someday you'd be bound to just get pulled away. The summer sun beats on and on, the shops swim in the heat, and you're standing by traffic signs with taxis at your feet. Well, I know that in your city skin you're feeling more complete. So it's goodbye to my lady of the islands. No, I never got the letters that you said you'd send to me. So it's goodbye to my lady of the islands. Nothing that's forced can never be right if it doesn't come naturally leaving. That's what you said as you turned out the light, and we bent our backs as slaves of the night. She lowered her guard, showed me the scars she got from trying to fight. Say no, you better believe it. Well, I'm up to my neck in the crumbling wreckage of all that I wanted from life. When I looked for respect, all I got was neglect, though I swallowed the line as a sign of the times. But dealing a jack from the back of the pack, they said, you lose to me. I suppose she believed there was nothing to see but the same old wall, imaginary walls she built for living inside. I said, oh, you just can't mean it. She turned out the light. She may have been wrong and she may have been right, but I woke with a frost. I noticed she'd lost the veil that covered her eyes. I said, oh, you can leave it. While your thoughts could get away, you were taking off in tiger moths, your wings against the brushstrokes of the day. Are you there on the tarmac with the winter in your hair? By the empty hangar doors you'd stop and stare. Leave the oil drums behind you, they won't care. You wrapped me up in a leather coat and you took me for a ride. We were drifting with the tailwind when the runway came in sight. The clouds came up to gather us and the cockpit turned to white. When I looked, the sky was empty. I suppose you never saw the landing lights. Are you there in your jacket with the grease stain of a tan, caught up in the slipstream of the dam? The compass roads will guide you anywhere. Oh, are you there? You can touch the morning air against your wheels. Are you there? Do you have a thought for me that you can share? Oh, I never thought you'd take me unawares. Just call